it depends what you have in your mind. Because if you can see, for instance, you can see people are meditating. What are you meditating on? On what?
I mean, but here's the thing, right? Man has come to a point where bodily, or should we say physically, they can take care of that. Mentally as well, the mind as well, they have, they can take care of that too. But there's always a more excellent way. There are higher things that can actually make you more healthy than, the natural thing. Not saying what they're doing is not working, but there are higher methods, basically, and that's what we're saying. And if you're to add spirit to that too, it still says mind, body, which is an improvement, because before it used to be body and soul. It's good for the body and the soul, that kind of stuff. But spirit is still always missing.
Yeah, and I think it's important when you take care of your mind, because there's a lot of things out there. Social media, what you watch and all that. I remember one day I was traveling from one point to another in the city, and next to me I was sitting with a lady. I just asked her, "Do you meditate?" She said, "Yes, I do."
That's a very odd question.
Do you meditate? Yeah, because if you don't take time to focus, then I think you'll be busy. The mind is very busy with a lot of things. So I asked her if she does. Say yes. And what type of materials do you use to meditate? And that's when I started shared with her the Rhapsody of Realities. I said, oh yeah. So if you read this book and get some time to meditate, then your mind will be, in a very good shape, because you have the Word of God. Now you are, for that matter, she will be also, dealing with her spirit, dealing with her mind and the body.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's like I said before, some people are in this without, I dare say, without the agency of the Word of God. Some people have been able to actually train their mind to a certain degree. Now I'm being careful as I'm talking like this, because the Lord said Himself that the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of the kingdom. I just spoke to someone about last week, and he told me what someone told him. This guy is not born again, and he's telling this other person that's born again how there's not a day that goes by that he doesn't do his affirmation. His confession, maybe not of faith, but today I'm going to have a beautiful day today, or that kind of thing. Riches and wealth are coming to me, all those kind of things. But we know these things from the Word of God. But the Christian that knows this thing, can you honestly say that a year went by, that you, for a whole year, you've not missed a day of your affirmation? Apart from the ones that are reading Rhapsody, so we know that, okay, you will be able to...
you have some,
But these people do it religiously. It's almost like they know the effects of it more than us. So that's what I'm saying. Without, the children of the kingdom, when it comes to, it says mind and body right now, some people have captured this reality more
they're using it very well.
They're using it very well, and they're living a very great or beautiful life. So what do we do? This thing belongs to us. So that's why we need to now add spirit, soul, and body. So we need to put the spirit first, but do it consistently. I dare say religiously, to be honest. Because honestly, without this consistency, you may not see the result that they're getting. And this is that time. What a better time to actually start that right now. So, yeah. Yeah,
and it helps also to reduce noise from outside.
Oh, definitely.
There's a lot of noise. You can be sitting here, but a lot of...
Travel to the past.
Everywhere.
I always say this, right? You can sit down. I can sit down right here, and my mind can take me back in time, years ago, and I have a memory. And in the physical, right now, today, even though my mind is in the past, but my body is in the present, I can have physical tears coming down in the present based on what I'm thinking about in the past. So, how did that travel? Mind. So, the soul. It's one of those things. People don't understand how important it is what you think about. So, you can literally, your mind can make you have a bad day whilst you're lying down in your bed. Think about why is life like this? And yet you can have a beautiful time as well. Even before you get out of your bed, you can have a bad day in your bed. You can have a good day in your bed by the agency of your mind. So it's that beginning of the year. What are you putting inside your mind? It's all up to you.
And also recommendation, we recommend you find
PCDL
find a book, The Power of Your Mind by Pastor Chris. That's a very powerful book to help you channel your mind in the right way.
Absolutely. The Jewish nation, they begin their day by resting. Because they begin their day by 6 p.m. So, I mean, it's not like, you say the evening and the morning was the first day, literally. So, we begin our morning, 6 a.m. in the morning, I'm so early, I'm awake. No, you're late. Because you begin your day like
6 p.m.
That's what it is. They begin their day from 6 p.m. They rested, they eat, then rest, and then
continue the day.
And then work. So, I mean, you rest first, so you can have gather enough strength to work. But we wake up to work so that we can come and rest. It's like we have it the other way around. And like I said, the evening and the morning was the first day, not the morning evening.
I think that's very biblical. Now, can it be very practical to you in today's world?
It's a mental thing. Yeah. I actually tried it sometime and then I went back to default mode. And right now that we're talking about this, I'm going to go back into that. So it's just, because it doesn't have to change your daily routine. But in your mind, you know that, okay, cool, my day is actually just starting right now. So I'm about to go and rest. And then I gather strength for the next day. So I mean, really it's for this day.
And
so
you don't find yourself waking up to close to another midnight before.
I think that will actually help me. Thank you very much, National Day. So this will actually help me because most of the time, like today right now, I went to bed around 2:30.
So what time did you start your day?
That's what I'm saying. I can't even tell you. I can't tell you. So I started my day around like 4:30 because I need to get up and blah blah and get here so I can give you this amazing show. See, so it's but I'm saying maybe this Jewish way would actually work for me. So I know that once it's around 6 p.m., I know the day is beginning, and I begin by resting.
So you rest from 6 and then maybe wake up around 3ish.
No. When I say rest, I don't mean you go to bed at 6.
You make sure at least you rest.
No, let's not get this twisted.
At least you rest. Whatever you're doing, if you are focusing on something, you've been busy with something for hours, you want to rest, you can just switch and do something else. Make your mind rest, right?
But now, looking at my physical...
But this one's a festival of sleep.
The festival of sleep. But I'm now telling you what it reminds me of.
Okay, that's good.
So now we're looking at the Jewish way right now. Maybe this should actually... Let's talk about this for a bit right now before we move on to our first topic, right? The Jewish community, their day begins at 6. Doesn't mean you go to bed at 6. So I'm saying once it's 6, have it in your mind that it's rest time right now. No more work, no more anything.
Okay, so you have to have something you are doing at that particular time.
Of course. So now looking at that, relating that to my schedule right now. Let's say yesterday right now, at my church we have prayer band at 7. So do I say, oh, sorry guys, it's 6 o'clock, I need to go to bed, so that kind of thing. So no. But in my mind, I'm in a state of rest. Resting doesn't mean inactivity. It doesn't mean you're not doing anything. You can be like a duck. I think the best picture would be like a duck on the water. So I mean, at the surface, it's just so elegant with the neck up high and just chilling and just moving. But at the bottom, it's pedaling. It's pedaling. So it's one of those things. So, there's a rest, there's a calmness, basically. You may be working, because some people, you can be sitting down right now, inactive, but your mind is busy.
Very busy, yeah.
So but what I'm saying is, when it comes to this, knowing that from that 6 p.m. time, I'm in a rest mode and I'm getting ready to go to bed. Maybe, obviously tonight, there's going to be church at 6 or prayer meeting or cell meeting or something. But we know that everything is rest at this point right now. And before you know it, I'm going to have some food and go and sleep. I'm planning my day right now. This would actually help me. So I'm planning for myself right now. So
Abe is actually planning his day in the show. But
teach us a number of days.
5 p.m. you have to have your dinner, right? Or supper, something like that.
How?
You're going to rest.
No.
Are you going to eat at 10 p.m.? Anyways, maybe we can do that one.
1 p.m. or 1 a.m. rather. Anyway, I eat a very little time, like 1, 2 a.m.
That's what time.
Small times like that.
That's when you are going to eat. You have your food.
That's what I've been doing. That's what I'm saying. But I want to change this thing. And it's the third day, and it hasn't changed for the past 2 days. And now that I'm seeing this, I'm practicing what I preach. So I'm going to start this, and I'm going to tell you tomorrow.
Yeah, not only tomorrow. Maybe after a week. Let's give you some few days. After a week, come back. No, that's fine. It's so that you can, weigh yourself. Say, oh, did I do it well or not? So you can,
All right. We'll do it this week and see. So I'll tell you next week Wednesday, I'll let you know how it's going.